Lab Group 9.
And we'd like to introduce you to
The Chemistry Cook-Off.
Introducing our teams for the day.
We've got Team Oxidation featuring Chloe and Alex, and Team Reduction featuring Connor and Azima. Today we'll be taking you through some vanadium chemistry, but
Safety first! As the teams enter the lab, tensions are running high and a scuffle breaks out.
this is Team Oxidation's recipe for success. And Team Oxidation's off to a fine start, carefully making up their solutions.
And look at this, a lovely organised fume cupboard.
Team Oxidation are just about to weigh out some delicious sodium sulfite.
Sodium sulfite is just about to be added to the vanadium. What could happen next? Nothing's going to happen.
Sulfuric acid was then added to the pre-prepared Van-Date solution, then boiled, oxidising the vanadium.
It's all heating up in Team Oxidation's fume cupboard, with the vanadium oxidising nicely.
Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for Team Reduction. Team Oxidation are in a crucial stage at the recipe. They're about to do a titration.
And some beautiful looking potassium permanganate is just being added to the burette.
Oxidised vanadium solution is reduced by the potassium permanganate by careful titration until the pale yellow endpoint is reached. Careful not to overshoot! The equations show the reduction that is taking place.
Here are the expected colour changes from the titration.
Here is Team Reduction's recipe for disaster.
Finally, something's happening in Team Reduction. Let's not disturb. Sulfuric acid was carefully added to the stock Van-Date solution, although a funnel and a measuring cylinder might have been a good idea, Connor.
Several spatulas of tin granules are added and shaken for 10 minutes. Record all colour changes. The equations show the vanadate being oxidised by the tin.
The tin granules were filtered off, but not like this.
But like this! The solution is then titrated against potassium permanganate, causing the vanadium to be reduced until a mustard yellow endpoint is observed, but Team Reduction overshot.
Here are the colour changes they should have observed in their titration.
And what about those recorded colour changes? Oh.
And here's Team Oxidation's Part 2 ingredients.
Let's make up some more solutions!
Water, sulfuric acid, vanadium pentoxide and ethanol were added together and boiled. These colour changes were observed.
I'm filtering hot, hot, hot! And this is what the final product should look like.
And what have Team Reduction been doing for Part 2?
Team Oxidation is still ploughing through with Part 2.2, preparing a piperidine adduct.
Acetylacetone was added to the previous filtrate and then neutralised. The solid was Buckner filtered and recrystallised in chloroform. Vanadial acetyl acetonate was dissolved in diethyl ether and refluxed with the piperidine in diethyl ether being pipetted down the condenser. When it turned sea green, the solvent was removed on the rotary evaporator.
The infrared spectra of the two products were recorded and then compared. Vanadium-oxygen double bonds are observed for both compounds, but the piperidine adduct has a lower frequency.
Remember to get rid of all solvents in the appropriate containers and do all your washing up thoroughly.
See you next time, viewers!